We are not hanging out. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I do too much. I like hair, talking, cosplay, music, art, and stuff. Q&A.
One question per section, doing a wash and go. Let's go. First question. Is your channel being affected by the new regulations? No, thank God. My content is for young adults and adults. That's it. So I was unaffected by the new regulations, which I am very happy about because... Ooh. Next question. What are you going to push yourself to do in the new year that you have been putting off or completely ignoring in the past? Podcast, music, some other secret projects, and just generally diversifying what I do. Because, I mean, my jingle says I love a lot and I do too much, and I do, but I only do a few things on YouTube. And I really think that a lot of you guys would be interested in more diverse content, and I need to diversify my content anyway just to stay relevant. I think it's amazing that I've been able to stay this relevant in such a saturated field on YouTube. Do you know how saturated the hair market is on YouTube? So I'm deciding between three creams right now. I have the Camille Rose Almond Jai, the Curl La La from Aunt Jackie's Kinks and Coils, and the Papaya line from Eden Body Works. And I want to use the Almond Jai, but lately my hair has been smelling like meat. My hair smells like meat. And I haven't been rubbing meat on my hair, so I'm really wondering why my hair smells like meat. I have been using a new vitamin C serum on my skin, and I might be misconstruing my hair smelling like what my skin is smelling like, because it seems to be coming from my scalp. But I'm just like, what if it's something I'm using? Next question. A while ago, you made a video about being an empath, and it kind of made me realize some things about myself. Thank you for that, by the way. You're welcome. They're referring to this video. Click the upper right if you want to see that. Want some context. Was there a defining moment for you that made you recognize yourself as one? And if you do have any, I'm guessing coping mechanisms or self-care when it becomes overwhelming. I am still learning how to deal with being a deeply emotional person. I'm not sure if I would say there was a defining moment, but there was a situation that pushed me past my limit. And I remember that very clearly. And because it was an emotionally driven situation, it involved friendship and business relationship, romantic relationship. It was just all the relationships. It was a powder keg. And it took a lot for me to do it, but I just had to pry myself away from every last person in that situation. We are not hanging out. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I saw this and I was like, why do you want to know? What's your turn on? On a guy, to be specific. I thought about if I really wanted to answer this. And I was like, you know what? Yes, because the answer is so PG. It's kind of sad. Consistency. A man who knows what he wants and pursues it on a daily basis. That's what we call grown. Being an adult and being grown are not the same thing. And that is my honest to goodness answer. You came here for wholesome content and you got it. We're done with the lock method. Now it's time for the actual wash and go. Here we go, baby. What helps with hair growth? I'm already using rice water. I'm already using rice water, so I'm trying to find something else that helps other than rice water. Makes sense, makes sense. I actually haven't used rice water because I'm afraid that I'm protein sensitive or something. And the one time I did make rice water with the intention to document it on YouTube, I forgot about it under my sink. And then it turned into sake. Wretched sake. What helps with hair growth for me is to put my hair away from me. I am an absolute touching hair fiend. I don't know what you're dealing with on a daily, but in my experience, since I have fine hair that just like is a sensitive little baby and doesn't want to be touched, basically, I gotta leave her alone. Next question. I assume you're very health conscious and perhaps a vegan or vegetarian. By the way, I find your channel very refreshing. Happy holidays. Thanks, Fran! Not really. I really should be, and I really love to exercise because it clears my head and it gives like my body something to do while my mind runs wild. I usually get a lot of my video ideas when I'm like doing cardio. Like once my brain starts working, my body wants to do something about it. I literally hamster wheel myself so my brain can go like wild. As for the vegan vegetarian, by no means am I either of those things. You'd think so, but I'm not. And I go hard in the paint for some seafood. Yup. Somebody once tried to deter me from eating shrimp. They're like, it's just like the cockroaches of the sea. And to that I said, well, at least their cockroaches are good for something. Next question. What are your thoughts on the fact that young black girls aren't allowed to be quirky or weird? Like there's a certain mold that we're supposed to fit, and when we don't fit, we're ostracized or just looked at weird. Also, did you go through that ostracism in high school? Great question. Nice. Thank you, Precious. It sounds like that's your, like I'm calling you a pet name, but that's your name. What do I think of that? I think that's some bull hockey, which is why I have this channel. I'm very irritated with that notion that being black is just one thing and that being a black woman or black girl is just one thing, and that the representation of our young women and women, just all of our women and girls, is so narrow. And we're getting better about it now, thanks to Issa Rae and Shonda Rhimes and lots of incredible writers and media that really is corrective for our image, because I've been weird the whole time. It's just now that I'm realizing how much of an impact my channel has had. The mission statement of StarPuppy is to be the channel I wish I had when I was like a girl or even a teenager. Or heck, even a 20-something, and I'm still a 20-something. So yeah, I think that's very damaging. I think it's very belittling, and like you said, you feel ostracized, and like something's wrong with you. But, I mean, when I felt ostracized in like early grade school, all I had to do was find the other kids who liked anime. That's all you have to do. Make friends based on your interests, and it'll be fine. As I've come a lot more into my blackness, which is whatever I want it to be, being myself makes me black. I found it's like most of my friends are black now. And often we lament that, where were you when I was in 7th grade? In a different county, girl. And did I go through that ostracism in high school? No, I went to a performing arts high school. So we were all weirdos, and I could not have been happier about that experience. Don't apologize for your hobbies. Certainly don't apologize for the way you speak. If you speak like me, I know exactly what they say. I can't just sit here and tell you not to care, but I can tell you to be yourself. Like what moms say, just be yourself, sweetie. No, they're right. No, yup, they had it the whole time. Yup. Next question. Assumption. You act really weird and confident on camera to hide that you might be a bit more unconfident in real life. Nope. I totally see where you might get that, because my personality is very big and silly. And I think A lot of YouTubers, especially in recent years, have been very forthcoming with the fact that they are hamming it up for the camera and that they're actually quite introverted in real life. I am extroverted, and I don't know why people don't believe me, but that's okay. There are, of course, situations I feel, you know, sheepish or uncertain of myself because I'm a human, and that's how being a human works. But if you're talking about, like, if you meet me in real life, am I going to be like a wallflower? No. No. I'm from Atlanta, by the way, so, like, if you're in Atlanta, keep your eye out for me, because a lot of you have found me, like, just chilling, walking around. Tell them, I'm just like how I am in the videos. Next question. What is your favorite meal? Crab legs. Just crab legs. You can throw a scallop in there, you can throw a shrimp, but all I need is crab legs. But only if my dad makes it. You look like you say library instead of library. No. 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 That vexes me when people say library. Ugh, that's not a word. Next question. I assume you used to feel self-conscious about wearing your natural hair since you experienced heavy breakage, but you've overcome that and you are now confident in working towards growing your hair. Yes, the wash and goes helped a lot with that, because it was my greatest fear to have short, kinky hair. Because, like, if you're gonna have kinky hair, you want it to be really full, you want it to be long and defy the typical look of what it is. And I blame television, I blame perms, I blame Eurocentric beauty standards. So it was a lot for me to actually come on here and do my first wash and go online. And now, as you can see, I'm for it. It's so easy, and it's really, 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 really cute. Like those little springs that are in pens that have the this thing. I have a head full of that. That's amazing. And it takes a long time to achieve that style, but once it's there, it's absolutely adorable. And what a feat. It takes so much patience to do something like this. Why don't you ever put in braids, and would you consider putting them in? Because I have a natural hair channel and I need to keep my hair out. And I was gonna put in braids because I'm traveling. I'm going to Europe. That sounds crazy to say out loud. And I really wanted to hit them with my Afrocentricity. Can't spell Afrocentricity without Afro. By the way, I love you. You make me laugh all the time, and I sure enjoy the weirdness. Thank you so much. Next question. Who is your celebrity crush? This might get me into trouble. Because I'm difficult, I'm going to give you my honest answer, which is not necessarily a satisfying answer. It's a three-way tie between Jason Momoa, Sarunas Jackson, and Rain. Favorite crush? Jason Momoa. Oh, what a mountain man. Favorite girl crush? Ruby Rose. Oh, what a city slicker. Next question. What are your 2020 hair goals? Is the lighting weird? I feel like the lighting's weird. I want a mane. Whatever that means for me, that's what I want. I want maximum hair growth. We know you're the type of friend everyone goes to when they need advice or support. Yup. So who do you go to, or what do you do when in need of support? Mia, what a lovely question. Thank you for caring. That was so considerate. Thank you. My mom. My mom, my dad, my sister, my best friend, 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 or my best friend. And yes, those were all different people. Next question. What was the hardest thing you had to deal with when you just started your natural hair journey? Rude comments. People said all kinds of crazy stuff to me. Because when I started my natural hair journey, it was still like kind of new. And like no one was really putting out 4C hair content. That's why I started my channel. I literally became the channel I wish I had. Next question. You never check your Insta DMs. Lol, too busy. Yes, that is completely correct. I have left my mom hanging in the DMs. I'm sorry, Mom. Next question. I assume white men with blonde hair and blue eyes are your greatest weakness. Okay. I really want to talk about this. Please, in the comment section below, if you assumed I have a racial dating preference or a racial dating aversion, please tell me what it is and why you got that vibe from me. Because I am so curious. Since I was a teenager, I have always, very consistently, people have expressed to me that they had a preconception that I have a racial dating preference. Whereas at that time, I had never even had a boyfriend. I had never even dated anyone. So I'm just like, but let me be explicit. I don't only date white or Asian guys, and I also am not adverse to dating black guys. Now that's not to say I don't have any preferences at all. And it's so funny that you should say white men with blonde hair and blue eyes, but I actually don't like blonde hair at all. In the past, I have actually really disliked blonde hair. I have a real preference for thick, long, dark hair. If you look at my past partners, you could see that preference is really a preference and not a standard. I can only think of a few white guys with blonde hair that I've been attracted to. One of them is Legolas, but that's because he was so adept with his bow. So accurate. And then there was this guy in college, and he was just beautiful all around, but he had dark brown eyes. Hey Google, what color are Chris Hemsworth's eyes?
Blue.
Oh!
His hair is soft and thick, and he looks so attractive that it is noticeable at first sight. Chris was born to be a star.
Hey Google! Next question. I assume you're waiting for Mr. Right and you are too busy to date casually. Yes, but with an asterisk. Not too busy to date casually. I am too done to date casually. I don't know what it is. I tried to figure out what it is. It didn't sound good from the jump, and then I tried it some more, then I tried it what I thought was a different way, but it was the same way with some like paprika slapped on top of it, and then I was like, yeah, I hate this. I've never been interested in anything but a monogamous relationship. I really tried to experiment with that notion, and I hated it even more than I thought I would. I assume that most people assume you don't eat meat, but you do. I don't know if most people think that. I kind of seem like a vegetarian or a vegan. I get that. I don't know what it is about me, but I see it too. But I be eating some fish down. Do you read from Black writers? Of course. What do I got? Issa Rae's Black Enough is down there. You Can't Touch My Hair is over there. What is your party jam? Like, when you hear it, you must hit the floor. First of all, you worded that in a way that I totally respond to. If I'm in an EDM club, then Boneless by Steve Aoki. I'm not leaving. If I'm in like a Latin club like Te Boté or Escápate Conmigo, there's another one but I can't think of it right now. But it has something to do with Ozuna and Bad Bunny. I don't know. Oh, or Rompe. Rompe. It's insane. And then if I'm in an American club, aka everybody playing hip hop because it's the only thing we can dance to. Should Bring It Back. Or if I'm in a black club, aka a diaspora club, those same songs plus Soko, Pana, or anything by Burna Boy. Ooh, Ojuo Legba. Yeah, so several things will keep me on the dance floor. I love dancing. That was the last question, so I guess this is going to be a time lapse.
This little mama, come to to sell lotion. Searching for a farmer. Said she don't want no gangster. Tell her I am a banana planter. I got everything what you ask for. Take as much as you wanna, but she can't get enough. So me give her the burner. Make she say oh mama, mama. She whine panny burner. I can't say it's sweeter than sugar. So me give her the burner. Make she say oh mama, mama. She whine.
Subscribe to StarPuppy to join the weirdness, like this video to show you appreciate the weirdness. If you see fit, buy a piece of my merch so you may take the weirdness wherever you may go. I upload on Saturdays, and thank you for watching. This has been me, Danielle, your resident weirdo. StarPuppy signing out. Say it with me now. StarPuppy. Away!
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed the video.
Could it be I'm falling in love? Could it be I'm falling in love with you, with you, with you?